one moment. Today, I want to do a one of these. This is going to be the official season 4 tier list, baby. We'll do tank first. And just so you guys know, we always do these rankings based off a higher elo, okay? Not low elo. There's always like a high elo tier list, okay? Because obviously some characters are going to be better in low elo than in high elo. All right, let's start with tanks. Let's see. I ain't gonna lie, the tanks have been interesting this season. I ain't gonna lie, like I feel like a lot of the tanks are kind of mid right now. I feel like the only tanks that are really running shit and like change the game, or like running it down, not running it down, but like I feel like whenever I have a problem of like my team's dead and I'll turn around, it's usually a Thing. I feel like Thing, bro, is probably one of the better tanks this season. I don't know why, but I feel like people just are not killing the Thing. He's good against Wolverine. Bro survives forever. He can deal with flyers. He's got a good ult. He does really good damage. I feel like the Thing Loki been tearing it up this season, nah? I feel like the two best tanks this season have to be the Thing and Doctor Strange, bro. Doctor Strange is just insane right now. That's like a double, bro. Like a double piece right there. But like, am I wrong? I feel like any other tanks have kind of just been getting stomped. I definitely feel like Strange, especially with the team ups with Wanda Magik, are insane right now. But the cooldown on his E is just, it's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. And I don't know what it is, dude. Like, I don't know what it is with the Thing, but the Thing has just been fucking dominating. That could just be me, but I feel like the Thing has just been going crazy. I don't know if it's because he's like just good into every tank or what. Like he punches through shields. He could ground flyers. He could chase anyone down. He's good against dive. Like he's a well-rounder, bro. You know what I mean? And then obviously, well, I don't know. I guess all the tanks haven't really been too mid this season, but I just feel like I don't see a lot of, I don't know. I feel like a lot of tanks just haven't really been, I feel like the triple support is really what's been like meta driven this season. And then let's see, let's go with Magneto. Magneto, I mean, this dude has been like S tier since season 0. Must I say anything else, bro? Just has too much utility. He has like one of the best ults in the game. Shuts down supports, could kill anything. He absorbs like any ult in the game. It's a defensive and an offensive ult at the same time. So I think Magneto is still just an S tier. You know what I mean? Obviously. Let's see. I think Groot's kind of weird right now. I think like if you're really good with Groot, he's like a better tank. But I feel like with the team comps right now, if people don't play around Groot, he just gets fried. And there's so much shit that just rolls Groot. You know what I mean? Like Squirrel Girl, Punisher, Wolverine, Ironfist. Like there's just so much shit that just runs a Groot. You know what I mean? And like his ult almost always gets like I don't know, you almost never get any value at his ult. I like Groot too, dude. I think he does a lot of damage and he can tank like crazy, but I don't know, dude. I think Groot might be a B this season. I haven't seen a lot of Groot players, and the ones I have, like, I feel like he's just easy to counter. You know what I mean? I feel like he's kind of easy to counter right now, dude. Like, let's be honest. Yo, YouTube, let's get these likes up, bro. Yeah, in low elo, he might be a little better, but in like high elo, I just feel like bro just kind of gets like walked down. You know what I mean? Like if they have like the Thing, like any of these S tier tanks running at Groot kind of gets fried. Like Groot is kind of good into Strange, I feel like, just because you can wall him off, but I don't know. The walls always come down really quick. So I don't know. I feel like Groot's kind of not insane this season. Let's see. Hulk. Now Hulk has good team ups. He's obviously the anchor to the Namor bullshit, and I guess the new BP vibranium shield. I actually have, I ain't gonna lie, I have not seen one BP use that team up yet. I have not seen one BP have that team up yet. So I can't really tell you how busted it is, bro, because like I never see BP players anymore. The team up with Namor though is broken as always, but Hulk himself, I don't know, I feel like Hulk just gets fried too, bro. Like there's just so many tanks and like DPS that just fry Hulk, dude. Like I honestly think the Thing is better than Hulk right now. Like he's got a better ult, the Thing lasts longer. Fuck, the Thing I think is like better against Hulk because he can't jump away. I think Hulk is still good with team up and everything, and like he's still a solid tank, and the shields are good, and the ult's pretty good at stalling. But I don't think he's an S. I think Hulk is probably like an A. Bro said Thing is definitely an A, not S. What the fuck is wrong with you, my Pookie daddy? I don't know, bro. I don't know, dude. I feel like I really do feel like the Thing is S this season, dude. Like the Thing is just so good, bro. And like the Thing has been bad the last couple seasons, but I just feel like the Thing getting 2 dashes to either teammates or enemies. His ult's good. He does good damage. He never dies. He can't be stunned. He can't be pulled. Well, he can be stunned, but he can't be like pulled, or he just doesn't die. Like the Thing is fucking annoying as shit. I think the Thing is a really good tank, and he, out of all the tanks, if you don't stop the Thing, he literally just runs at your back line and kills everybody. So I think the Thing is definitely an S tier, especially because like the meta is all these shield tanks. So I feel like the Thing is the only thing that's good into all these shield tanks. Yeah, nah, you guys can't say that the Thing is not good this season. Nah, like he maybe not S tier, but I think he's S tier, bro. Yeah, and like Hulk maybe could be S with the team up, but I don't know. We don't really exactly rank off the team ups per se. Let's see what other tanks we got. Venom. I mean, I've still seen some good Venoms. And the Venom's combo with like Luna and the Luna ult, then he can pretty much one-shot anybody. But that's not always guaranteed. I don't know, dude. I don't know where Venom sits, bro. I feel like I haven't seen a lot of Venoms. Like a good Venom's still annoying and can run your back line. You obviously have to peel for a Venom. So he can be really annoying. But I feel like he's more of just like a staller. He's more of like a stall tank. He's kind of like Hulk, but I think better. You know what I mean? He does like what Hulk's supposed to do, but better. Like jump the back line, blow all the cooldowns of the supports and everything, and then get out. But Venom actually could get out. I don't know though. I don't know if he's an A though. I mean, he is really good at surviving though, dude. Like that's what I'm saying. Like he's definitely the best stall tank in the game. I don't know, dude. I feel like I don't have a big problem with the like Venoms though. Like I feel like a Strange or Magneto is a lot more annoying to deal with than a Venom. You know what I mean? I think he's like, Venom is probably like a lower A. Like low A, you know what I mean? Change this one to trash. Yeah, we'll do like low A. I feel like that's probably not a bad spot for Venom, because like he can still be good in a lot of ways. Let's see, Captain America, bro. Even though they took this dude's damage away, I feel like Captain America's have still been running shit. He's definitely not like A tier, but like his ult is good enough to keep him in B. Dude, I don't know. I feel like I don't have much to say about Cap, dude. Like it's like sometimes you see him and they're good, sometimes you see him and they're not. You know what I mean? But I feel like compared to like other dive like Venom or Hulk, I feel like Venom and Hulk low-key do a better job than Captain does. So I think I'm gonna put Cap like a B, bro. Yeah, I think Cap is definitely a B. Let's see. Angela is kind of weird, kind of like niche. She's not like your traditional tank that could just do tank shit. You know what I mean? Like all these tanks could at least tank. She kinda can, but she's not really like meant to just like front line. Like all these other tanks could kind of front line a little bit, or like, I don't know, dude. She kind of plays more like Cap, but like displacement. I think she's really good, but like you have to have the comp for it. You know what I mean? I think you have to have the comp for like Angela. But the thing with Angela, dude, is I feel like her burst damage is really good on squishies. Like if you do everything right, you could almost one-shot squishies if they're not paying attention, kind of like Spider-Man. But that's like all she's got. Like her normal brawl, like she cannot brawl, and every other tank can brawl. So if she needs to come down to like brawling, her brawl kind of sucks. I think she loses every 1v1. You know what I mean? And her ult's all right, dude, but like I feel like it's kind of hard to get a lot of value with her ult, dude. I feel like people could break it really quick, or a lot of people just don't follow it up. But the damage alone from her ult isn't as crazy. Like Groot ult is like better in terms of damage. Like her ult's nice because it Groot people from like way further away, so like the AoE is way bigger. I don't know, dude. I feel like I really like Angela too, dude, but I feel like team wise, unless she's diving backline with like another tank or DPS, then she's kind of like a C tier. You know what I mean? I really don't think like maybe the team up with Thor is pretty good. Maybe she could be a B, but Angela is really annoying. But in like high elo, Angela just gets fried, dude. Like one Ironfist could counter her. Fuck, even a Magik with the team up could counter her. Punisher could counter her. Like there's just so much shit that could just like blow Angela up. You know, even Blade is good at countering her. And I feel like in terms of like tanks, like a lot of tanks could shit on Angela. So I don't know. Angela's kind of weird. She's still a little new, but I've been playing the shit out of her, and I think her like job of displacing is like really good, and there's a lot of value there. But in terms of what a tank is supposed to do, like a Vanguard, like the rest of these Vanguards, she doesn't do that. You know what I mean? I said it from release, bro. I think she was supposed to be a DPS character, but then they changed her to a tank last second. So she's not really the best tank. You kind of have to be able to maneuver and like play well in order to not die instantly. So I think she's like a C, bro, honestly. Yeah, Bucky could counter Angela. Like there's just so much shit that can knock her out of the sky. And even the Thing, bro, the Thing destroys Angela. Just like jumps at her once, does the fucking shit on the ground, and she just can't fly. She's just stuck. You know what I mean? But yeah, Angela, I'm not saying like she's not like disgusting. Like if someone's really good on her, they can probably get a lot of value and stuff. But in terms of like what Vanguards do and against other Vanguards, she kind of lacks. She kind of lacks in that department. Let's see, Thor. I think Thor is kind of disgusting right now, especially with the team up with Angela though. I just feel like Thor just does so much damage. Like out of all the tanks, Thor definitely does the most damage. His ult's a lot better now as well. I still think in high elo he gets fried. Like in high elo, dude, against double shield tank and shit, I feel like he still kind of gets ran down. But I think Thor is a really good hero this season. Like his damage, like you could play him well. He's a menace. Like if you don't stop Thor, he's gonna be doing a lot. He's gonna be doing a lot. You know what I mean? I think Thor is definitely like an A, probably above Venom, like high A tier. Definitely. Yeah, a good Thor is just super annoying. Yeah, exactly. So you kind of have to deal with a Thor, and he can stop a lot of shit too. He could like ground people. He could displace people. He's got range. He's got good damage. He's got movement. He's got pretty good shields, like self shields. Yeah, I think Thor's in a good spot this season. Let's see. Is that all the tanks? Oh, Penny. Penny. Penny's weird. I feel like there's a lot more Penny in high elo this season than in low elo. I don't know, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I haven't seen a whole lot of Penny in high elo. And usually Penny's pretty good in high elo this season, but I feel like I haven't seen a lot of Penny, dude. I know they buffed her ult, but it still doesn't feel like crazy. You know what I mean? I think Penny still probably has the high win rate. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I just feel like there's not a lot of dive this season, bro. And the only dive that's really getting played is Magik, and Magik is just freaking insane right now. And like, Magik doesn't get rolled by Penny. I don't know. I just felt like that was like Penny's strongest thing was dealing with dive, but I mean, she's still really good at contesting points and shit. Like certain maps, Penny's disgusting on, but like she's very map dependent. You know what I mean? So because of that, I think I might have to put her at like a B. I might even put her low B. Depending on the map, she could be an S. You know what I mean? But I don't know, dude. I don't know. It has to be a good map for Penny. Yeah, very situational tank, bro. You just can't play her wherever. Some people can, but it's like the longer the game goes on, more and more people are learning how to deal with Pennies and like their tricks and everything. So yeah, I think Penny is kind of mid. Oh, Emma. Well, they nerfed her and nerfed her, but at the end of the day, I think she stays right here. This character's dumb. She's still got an overloaded kit. She does a shit ton of damage. She's got a good ult that literally silences people, stuns people, fucking goes a million miles down range, does decent damage. She has a fucking stun that can one shot like pretty much anyone in the game, especially if your team's watching. So I think Emma's just like your S still, you know, like these two fucking tanks right here, Magneto, Emma, bro, still running it every season. I ain't gonna lie, Emma's banned like 90% of my games. Hey, no, I mean Penny's good, bro. She's got a stun and everything, like she's got good stuns and everything, but I just feel like Penny just gets fried in high elo unless it's like on a good map, dude. And like everyone on high elo knows to shoot the mines, and without the mines, Penny's useless. You know, in low elo, Penny's crazy though, because motherfuckers don't know how to shoot the mines. But in high elo, we know how to shoot the mines. You know what I mean? Like one Ironman, one Squirrel Girl, one fucking Moon Knight, bro. And like, Penny's unplayable. Even Phoenix. And there's a lot of Phoenix in high elo. That's why I think Penny kind of sucks. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like she's not viable. I didn't say she's trash. I just don't think she's like S tier. You know? But yeah, Emma still S tier. Let's see what other tanks are in here. Did I get all the tanks? That's all the tanks, right? Looks like it. I think we got them all. All right, that's your official tank tier list. I think that's solid. If there were any changes in here that I need to make, it would probably be I don't know. And maybe I'm being too kind with some of these tanks. Maybe some could be a little lower. But based off of the games I played in the high elo, I feel like this is a solid. You know what I mean? I think this is solid. I feel like all the S tier tanks are really good this season. A tier, they're pretty much there. If anything, bro, maybe Venom could go in B. Venom can maybe go in B. That'd be like maybe the only thing I would change. But that's the tank tier list. We all happy with it? All right, let's do strategist now. Let's see. All right, let's do Loki, bro. Loki's the one that got the nerfs this season. I definitely feel like I've seen a lot less Loki. But I feel like Loki's still super strong in triple support. A good Loki's still good in duo support. That's a tough one. I don't know. Cause like the Luna ult is not as strong now. I mean, it's still really good. And having double Luna ult is still good, but not nearly as bad as it was last season. And like his damage and healing is a little less now. His lamps are still crazy though. He's still got a good team up. I feel like Loki's still pretty good. I might put Loki at like an A. I don't think he's S tier like he was, but I think he's like a A, bro. Like a good one is still an A. I still think he's like A, bro. Like a good high tier, high elo Loki. Let's see. Where the fuck are all the strategists? Luna, honestly, still just an S tier. She does a fuck ton of damage, still does the best healing, still has... she's still just like the best healer in the game. All right, let's be honest, bro. That's their... what do you call it? Their... What is it called when like a team, like game devs favor like one of the characters? They're I don't know, their child, I guess. Luna will always be S tier probably. All right, let's see. Rocket. Rocket. I feel like Rocket's been a lot shittier this season. Like ever since they dropped Phoenix, I feel like Rocket's kind of gone downhill. And like so many people just know how to like focus amplifier. Like I feel like Rocket ult almost never gets off anymore. Like the only value Rocket has is being able to heal like the full team pretty well. Like he's the best solo healer. If you only need one healer, then like Rocket's the best. But it doesn't really do burst healing. And then his res. Like his res is really good. His damage is pretty good too. Like he's pretty good at dealing with like utility and stuff. But in terms of like support and like strategist, like I feel like Rocket is... I don't know. I feel like Rocket kind of down right now, dude. You know what I mean? I feel like Rocket low-key kind of down right now. Like in high elo, I just feel like Rockets are getting stomped, bro. I feel like I never see Rockets anymore. And if I do, it's really in just like triple sub. I might put Rocket at like E, bro. Like I said, he's kind of like situational now. Yeah, I was gonna say, we're even like close to C, bro. I don't know, guys. Rigby, like I said, his heals are good, bro. Like he's a good like team healer, but when it comes down to needing to clutch in a fight, if you don't place that ult good enough, it's kind of wraps, bro. Like his ult is gone in 2 seconds, dude. You know what I mean? And if they have a Phoenix, it's like GG. You might as well just get off. I just feel like there's too much shit that counters Rocket. Yeah, I just feel like, bro, Rigby just gets fried, dude, in his ult. Like the only good thing that like Rocket's got is like he's good at healing from like hidden areas and good at like evading and then healing like goats or like single, like he's solo heals. But like if you like the enemy team has a Rocket and a Luna, but your team has like a Luna and like a Mantis, the Luna Mantis is probably gonna win. Just because the ults are better, bro. And sometimes it don't matter how much healing you have, bro. It's about the playmaking, dude. It's about when it matters, you know? And like at the end, bro, if we're contesting point and they pop a Mantis ult and we pop a Rocket ult, I think the Mantis ult is probably gonna come out on top. You know what I mean? I think the Mantis ult's probably gonna come out on top. So yeah, I think Rocket's probably like a B. Who else? Let's see. Mantis. Dude, I don't know, bro. Like, she used to be so bad, but I feel like the Mantises I've had lately is like, you guys watched me play Mantis the other day too, and it was my first time ever playing Mantis, really. And we went like 15-0, and the healing wasn't bad. She still got a lot more healing than like she still does really good healing, and like Her damage is insane. Her ult's really good now. Mantis is really good right now, dude. I don't know, dude. And then her utility from the sleep is really good. I don't know, dude. I like want to put her in S, but I don't know if she's S tier worthy. She might be though. I don't know. Yeah, she might be an S this season, bro. Like, I don't know. Her healing has been good. The damage, like, the damage boost. Her ult, dude, is just, her ult's like way better now. Yeah, I was gonna say she's like high A if anything. I know it's tough, dude. It makes me almost want to put Loki up here, bro. Like, Loki still being able to take any of these sub ults makes me want to put Loki in S. Yeah, I think, I don't know, dude. Maybe we'll do that. Like high A on both of them. Luna S tier. Let's see. Adam. Listen, I know they made his ult better and it has been helping out in a lot of ways, but he still sucks unless he's in triple support. His soulbound is really good. His heals are really good. Like, he's just got like that really nice burst healing and burst damage, and then like the soulbind is really good. But unless he's hitting like top tier ults, bro, then I feel like he's just gonna get kind of like ran over. I might put him at B. I might put Adam at a B this season. I don't think he is C because his ult's a lot better now. But he low-key still needs triple support, dude. Only a couple times I've had him as a second support and we've won. But most of the time, not really. Not unless like the Adam's really good and is hitting headshots and getting the refreshes, you know? And it's just like, yeah, bro, he's just so slow, dude. So like out of all the supports, like they're hard to hit. And then Adam is just like, bro's just a brick wall. He's easy to hit. Even though he gets like 2 fucking insta heals, he still dies. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know, dude. I feel like B is being kind of generous, huh? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think he's a B or a C? I don't know. A good Adam in triple support is definitely a B, but by himself he's a C. I feel like that's fair. All right, let's see. Sue Storm Invis. I still think Invis has the best utility, like the pulling back, the grounding. She does like really good damage as well. I feel like I die to Sue more than any support on accident. Her ult's better now, but I still feel like compared to like the other like main support ults, hers is the easiest to kill through. And then also her ult is the only one that doesn't move. So her ult not being able to move kind of sucks. You know what I mean? Like, unless she ults on point, then her ult is kind of useless. Like, imagine if a Sue popped ult and they weren't on point, then it's kind of a waste of an ult, dude, because you're supposed to like fight a team off the point. But if a Sue ults, the enemy team literally just walks out of the ult and then they just wait for it to go down. You know what I mean? They just kite it. But her ult's really good contesting point because on point, they can't get off a point. But for that simple reason, I think she's like an A. The ult is annoying though, like being able to lock everyone off and everything. But if she's not ulting on point, then it's kind of a sell. But in terms of like all the supports that I dive, Adam and Invis are probably the easiest supports to kill. Like, honestly. So like their survivability I feel like kind of sucks. But she has way good utility, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, she definitely, that's why, like, I've always liked Invis. Like, her utility is just super good. But Mantis, I think, has a better ult, dude. Like, Mantis is able to move around. Like, Mantis is kind of like a little bit of a shittier Luna ult, but Mantis can still play the game. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, usually, I feel like Sue, we usually put her at S, but I don't know. I feel like Sue still gets stomped, bro. I feel like Sue kind of gets stomped, bro. Like, I'm really trying to think of times where Sue has just like, well, I don't know. Her shields, her fucking insta right click shield on anybody, that shit alone makes her like kind of busted though. So just her shield, bro, like puts her at high A. Her point click shield on anybody makes her high A, honestly. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. I don't know, dude. Like, she has better utility than Mantis. She definitely has better utility than Mantis, but Mantis ult is just like, can we be real? Like, Mantis is like the second best support ult in the game right now. Oh, well, maybe not. This right here is the second best. Cloak and Dagger, bro, I think is still an S tier. This fucking character is dumb as shit. Her bubble outheals everything in the game. Her ult is the longest ult in the game. It covers everywhere and it does damage. Like, if Luna didn't do so much base damage and healing, I'd put Cloak in front. But yeah, so that, okay, it goes first, second, third best ult in the game. Mantis is the third best ult in the game, like strategist ult, even over Invis's. If Invis ult could move, then it would be better. Maybe, probably. But I feel like the Mantis ult has been really good right now. Not many times have I been able to kill through a Mantis ult. How many have you guys been able to kill through Mantis ult? And she's also really hard to hit. I feel like Mantis ult is very good. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, like a good Hawkeye, a Widow, like counter, like Cloak and Dagger could easily be killed out of her ult over like any of these other supports. Besides Invis, I think is the easiest to kill in her support ult, but Cloak and Dagger is the second easiest. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. But yeah, Cloak and Dagger, ridiculous, bruh. That character's annoying. I hate Cloak and Dagger. The bubble just counters like all dive almost, except for like really high damage dive. She has a blanket that heals everyone. She has a blind. Like, Cloak and Dagger honestly has pretty good utility. The ult's insane. She gets it so fast. She does like the best healing in the game, like team healing. Maybe besides Rocket. Honestly, I think Cloak and Dagger has more burst healing than Rocket though. You know what I mean? This is just my personal opinion, okay, guys? This is just like, I'm a dive player, so like when I rank strategist, I kind of like, that's kind of like the only knowledge I know of strategists, right? Is how they counter dive and shit. So like maybe some of these supports are better if I wasn't diving them, but this is like me diving supports. Mostly. It's like where most of my strategist knowledge comes from. And like I've played them a little bit and everything. Like it's just like how they affect the game and how annoying they are for me to deal with, okay? Anyways, let's see. So that must mean, based off of what I just said, Ultron has got to be the most annoying piece of shit right now. I fucking can't stand Ultron, bro. I'm so over Ultron being in the meta, and he's way better now this season. His base healing isn't like insane like it was when he first came out, but just his ult shreds, bro, and he gets it so fast. But the problem is he's so strong in triple support, and he does so much damage. So bro's literally just like a free DPS, and if you don't kill him or match it, bro literally runs your games. Honestly, I should change S into like needs to be banned. Like this is the needs to be banned category, bro. Like, we've literally been banning Ultron in high elo. Like, I know a lot of you guys in low elo probably ain't gonna think like Ultron's a problem, but in high elo, Ultron is being banned as much as like Johnny is, bro. I don't know. Ultron is actually insane right now. Like, and it's crazy because he's not even like an S in terms of like strategist and shit. He's just like an S because if he is in your game with triple support, bro just runs the lobby. If he's not in triple support, he's like a B. In triple support though, this dude is here. Same with Adam, bro. If Adam's in triple support, he's also like up here. Triple support is just so strong right now, dude. So maybe we should rank it without triple support. So like Luna, Cloak, always good. Don't need triple support. Mantis also doesn't need triple support right now to be good. Or Invis or Loki. No, nah, yeah, and Loki doesn't need it either. But these characters right here, they kind of need triple support, right? I feel like good. Let's see. We'll do B. But good in, let's see. A in triple. Maybe S. Maybe S. We'll say S. S in triple. Does that sound fair? These characters right here, these supports right here are like S tier in triple support. I fucking can't stand triple support though. I feel like this is respectable list right here. But Ultron, yeah, definitely an S in triple support. You have to match it or it's like really hard to win. Unless you have like insane hit scan on your team and the Ultron's kind of bad. But I feel like a good Ultron, dude, is just gonna run your shit every time, dude. Like, you have to match it. You have to match it, bro. And like, dude, Ultron alone just counters like so much dive. Like, BP can't play the game with Ultron. Ironfist can't play the game with Ultron. Spider-Man can't play the game with Ultron. Spider-Man could play a little better just because he could kind of like kill Ultron. But I feel like the only one that kills through Ultron heals is Magik. You know? So I think Ultron is S in triple, but without triple support, if it's just like him and like a Luna, it still could be good, but not nearly as good as if it's like a Luna Cloak. You know what I mean? Because he's gonna get out damaged. I feel like out healed or out damaged, whatever. Let's see. All right, is it time for the shark? This motherfucker right here, dude. The past seasons, this dude has been right here. All right. Jeff has been trash. Jeff has been here in the past seasons of the tier list rankings. But this season, bro, Jeff is weird, bro. Jeff is weird. In the last season rankings, we actually made his own category. And it was just tier Jeff because this character doesn't make any sense. This is the most like weirdly designed character in this fucking game. Like, he just does not match this game. Like, you guys can't even tell. Like, actually think about it, bro. Like, Jeff is like unhealthy for the game. He's just weird. This character doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, it's just weird, bro. Like, I don't know how to place this character. I never do because he just does so much of everything. And it's just, he's weird, bro. But this season, he's a lot better as a strategist. But he's still, like, so annoying. But he's also, like, really bad at the same time. He's, like, really good or really bad. This character is just weird, bro. Like, I hate having him on my team. Unless he's in triple support. But then for some reason, when they have him on their team, it's, like, the most ridiculous thing to fight into. Like, I don't know how to rank Jeff, bro. This character just needs to be removed from the game or completely reworked. Like, I don't even know where to start. Like, let's say this. Jeff's heals alone are actually really fucking good, bro. Like, his single target healing is stupid. And the fact that it goes through everybody, so on certain maps, bro, Jeff can get lineups that hit the enemy team and your team at the same time. So bro could literally be DPSing while healing, kind of like Sue, but on like an insane level. He's got knockbacks that Loki do a fuck ton of damage. They nerfed him going under the ground, but I don't know how they did. Bro's under the ground. all game. His ult now heals people and still could be an offensive ult. Bro puts down speed health packs, so when you get a health pack, it speeds you up. Like, this character is unironically trash and S at the same time, which is crazy. It's crazy to say. Like, I don't know where to put this fucking character, dude. Because, like, he's so good into certain comps, and then he's also so bad into certain comps. And then it also depends on how good the Jeff player is. But with how much utility he has this season, and like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, we've been kind of banning Jeff because he's just been ridiculous. And there's so many Jeff players right now. We've been banning Jeff simply because we don't like to fight against it, but we also don't like it on our team. How does that make sense? It's just weird. It's weird. It's like we hate Jeffs on our team, but we hate fighting against an enemy Jeff. He's like annoying both ways. He might be S tier, bro, just because he's like unironically just doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, I don't know how to rank this character, dude. Like, I think his ult still sucks, but they're getting better at using it. And like, a lot of Jeffs right now are just counter Jeff ulting. Yeah, and he's still good with Storm, obviously. But that's why I'm saying, dude, he really just needs like a Jeff tier, bro. But I think he's ridiculous, dude. Like, I think he's like impossible to kill. He's like the hardest support to kill unless you have like hard CC or like a lot of damage. So like Hela, Hawkeye, and maybe Spiderman could kill Jeff pretty easy. But anyone else, dude, that can't just blow him up really fast or stun him, you're not killing Jeff, bro. You know what I mean? Loopsy, bro. It's like that. It's like that. Yeah, and then like his passive, just being able to heal underground and shit. Fastest heals per second in the game, by the way. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, he just has like insane single target healing. Unless he lines up, then he can literally heal like everybody. Yo, Reverend, appreciate the sub, man. I appreciate you, dude. I really do. But I don't know, like I said, dude, Jeff is just weird. He's like a hard character to rank. Jeff is a hard character to rank because he's terrible at the same time. Like, he's actually terrible at the same time. I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, if you're not hitting good ults with Jeff and you're fighting against like actual subs like Cloak, Luna Cloak, I mean, yeah, Luna Cloak, then I feel like you still lose. But like Jeff in triple support, bro, is disgusting because he's kind of like Ultron in a way. Maybe that's where we'll put him. Jeff by himself in double support is a B, but in triple he's an S. That might be it. That might be a play. Like, these four strategists right here are all decent-ish. Maybe like this guy can maybe go here, but like they're all decent-ish in like duo sub. But in triple sub, these four become like insane. Because Rocket could do an insane amount of healing. But like he lacks with the ults. So having two supports that have good ults and all he is just main healing and damage, then he's insane. Same thing with Adam, bro. Like two main ults, and then Adam just does like a soulbound, which is like a third sub ult kind of. But then he gets good reses, then boom, Ultron, dude, he could just do passive healing. He's really good against dive, but then does insane damage. And the same thing with like Jeff, bro. He can now put down like a healing pool, which is kind of nice, but he's just like, he does damage, bro. He's just annoying. He's just annoying. I feel like that's solid, bro. Let's see, any other strategists in here I'm missing? Oh, right here. Maybe a C, maybe a C. The healing ain't too bad. The healing ain't too bad. Ironfist, obviously, you know, He now heals people with his punches, but he heals the enemy team and not his team. So he's kind of like a C, but he's got decent AoE healing. You know what I mean? So the pacifist, I'm gonna have to rank that a C. You know what I mean? Bruh. Who else, bro? Who else healing? Who else healing a team like that? Do Groot healing. Groot's walls that heal. Trash. Who else does some healing in here? He does pretty much it. Everyone else gives shields, but like Groot's wall could heal with the team up, but it's kind of butt. All right, I saw it, bro. What do you guys think of the strategist? The strategist role. Maybe Invis could be an S. Honestly, with the amount of utility and shit that Invis has, that probably is an S. Honestly, supports are just really strong right now. Like Mantis and Invis could probably go an S. But I'm trying to be like fair here because like Luna and Cloak, I think just outshine Mantis and Invis. So I'm gonna keep it like that. I just feel like these two are just insane. But yeah, if that was anything I would change, it would be those two. All right, so that's the strategist tier list. I think I'm happy with it. True, I didn't even speak about Ultron's team up, but Ultron's team up, yeah, Ultron's team up makes him a main healer, but he doesn't need it. He doesn't need it, honestly. He's better off just doing damage. All right, on to the DPS. On to the DPS. Let's see, for the DPS, should we start with some obvious ones here? All right, let's just get the obvious out of the way. Phoenix, S tier. She's got broken tech. She does insane damage. She's hard to kill. She has self-healing. She's hard to hit. Her ult is really good, especially when teamed up with a Luna. She gets her ult really fast. Yeah, Phoenix is S tier easily. I hate Phoenix. I'm sick of seeing Phoenix. And simply, like, honestly, what makes her S tier is her Phoenix Wind Blade tech that she has, bro. Being able to fry anyone at melee range is just, it's disgusting, bro. She could instantly blow up a tank, any dive. She's just way too good. So yeah, Phoenix definitely an S. Vendor, you're crazy, bro. All right, let's see. Let's see. Black Panther, BP. I think BP can still be really good. Like, I fought against some that still just run lobbies. I feel like the nerf, it did suck, but a good BP that's fast, it shouldn't really matter. It shouldn't really matter. So I'm gonna say like low A. He still has a lot of counters and shit, but a good BP that's not countered can still destroy. So I'm gonna say like low A. Low A on BP. Let's see. Namor, probably S, bro. Like with the team up. I feel like Namor A, high A, but with the team up, he's an S. With the team up, he's an S easily because, dude, that team up just does so much damage. Like, that squid is actually ridiculous as fuck. And he just, like, is the best counter to dive in the game. Let's see. I don't know, though. Should we rank it off of the team up? I feel like we haven't really been ranking him off of team ups. We're just kind of putting him in both. We'll keep him high A for now. We'll see. Let's see. Widow. I feel like Widow's still really good in the right hands. With the Mantis, damage boost, she could be really good. But I feel like the maps are kind of situational for Widow. But I feel like Widow is really good at countering a dive, bro. Probably even better than Namor because like most dive is melee, like all of it. So if any dive comes close to Widow, they're gonna die. She kicks them one time and they're done. And the team up with Punisher is actually really good, but I feel like you don't see a lot of the combos with the Punisher, but I feel like the team up is really good. And when I was doing Widow with the Spiderman shit, every time I played a Widow game, I was MVP. I know that was more in like low elo, but I feel like Widow's really good, dude. Maybe a B. Maybe a B. I know a lot of them like are just throw picking, but I feel like a good Widow, which most of the time, let's be honest, the only time someone's picking Widow is if they're good at Widow. At least in high elo, a lot of the time. They're usually like a Widow one trick, and they're pretty good, bro. Like, they're really good at getting the backline. This is like the only character that can destroy backline without diving it. Well, her and Hela. Let's see. We'll keep her in B for now. I think that's a solid spot. Just because she's like, I feel like she's good this season, bro, honestly. Like, I feel like there's just a lot more utility with Widow, and her ult is really good, actually. Like, her ult is slept on, bro. Her ult is really good at just like blowing someone up real quick. Like, you could easily get like one support pick, like super fast with Widow. Like, you shoot and then pull out your ult and they're like, boom, done, gone. But she's obviously like a high skill character, but so is BP, and we put BP in A, so we'll put Widow like a B. Scarlet. Even with all the buffs, I think they just nerfed her team up damage though, didn't they? In high elo? Yeah. I think in high elo, Scarlet is trash. But we just did a Spider-Man only challenge, and you guys know damn well that Scarlet is fucking annoying as fuck in low elo, dude. In low elo, Scarlet is, she kind of runs lobbies, and I don't understand how. I don't understand how. But in high elo, it's really hard for Scarlet to get value. Like, the only time in high elo you see good value on a Scarlet is if they hit some insane ult, and it usually has to have a Strange. Without Strange, she's trash. With Strange, she might be a C. You know what I mean? Like, with Strange, she might be a C. But without Strange, she's probably gonna have to go there, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, dude. She can do good damage with the team up, but the rest of her kit, bro, I just feel like it's not doing enough. Like, she just gets out damaged, out healed. Like, I don't know. I like Scarlet. I think she's a cool character and everything, bro. I'm not bashing the character, but in high elo, you almost never see it. And if you do, there's only like a couple Scarlet players that make it work, like Quubbles, and there's another guy that starts with an S. I can't remember his name. They're like the only ones that have like surprised me on Scarlet. Other than that, dude, this character is like yeah, nah. I feel like most people in high elo too have tried Scarlet once or twice in high elo, and you cannot kill anything, bro. You cannot, dude. She is so hard to kill anything with. So yeah, she's trash. Johnny, this character's still S tier. You kind of have to match it. Johnny's ridiculous. I don't know why they didn't touch him or nerf him. I feel like he hasn't been as bad this season, but he's still banned like every game. And if he's not banned, you have to match it. And most of the time, dude, if he's not banned, they're usually gonna have an Ultron, and then Ultron Johnny is just like, you're gonna lose, and you better hope you match it, and you better hope you have the better matchup. Otherwise, it's just GG's, and it's really boring. I hate having to match a comp to play against a comp, you know what I mean? So Johnny, definitely broken. Moon Knight. This character is very good right now. This character is very good right now. He could like blow anyone up. I honestly think Moon Knight's S tier this season, bro. I think his ult is kind of like whatever, but he gets it fast, and it's really good at like cutting points off, and it does a lot of damage if anyone stays in it. Yeah, his ult doesn't kill a lot of people, but like you could combo with other people, but it's really good at contesting the point. But dude, he just has so much damage right now. He has so much damage right now. And he got 2 of like the moons that he could throw, bro, which give him shields, and he could throw them back to back instantly. You could literally like one-shot supports, dude. You literally throw an Onk with a left click and 2 right clicks. It's gonna kill any 250, even like 300 health, like literally so fast. He's actually really good at destroying a backline. Yeah, I think Moon Knight's an S, bro. I actually think Moon Knight's an S tier because like we played him the other day and we like went crazy. We don't even play Moon Knight like that. He's also very easy to play. Well, if you get used to his aim, like his projectile speeds, then he's pretty easy to play. But honestly, if you just play off of onks, anyone could get value. Squirrel Girl. They just nerfed this character, but she's still insane. A good Squirrel Girl, Loki, running lobbies, bro. I'm gonna put her at an A. She's super good into like multiple tank comps. She does a shit ton of damage. Her ult's not the best, but if you use her ult correctly, it can be really good because she can one-shot supports or anyone. So I still think she's pretty good. The team up's not really insane. I miss her Spider-Man team up. But I think Squirrel Girl is still pretty good. Squirrel Girl does a lot of damage. She's pretty easy to play. But in high elo, yeah, she does a shit ton of damage, dude. And if your tanks aren't playing smart, then she's just gonna roll. She's really good into like Groot, the Thing, Hulk. She's really good into dive tanks. So like Venom, Hulk, Thing, Groot, because it doesn't have a real shield. But like I feel like she's pretty bad into like Magneto and Doctor Strange. She's even good into Thor, dude. Like being able to double stun somebody and just do a shit ton of on-hit damage. She's also really good into Penny. She's really good at taking out Penny mines. So Squirrel Girl is definitely like a high A. Easily. Easily. I don't think she's S just because her ult's pretty easy to take out and she's easy to kill herself. But her damage alone is really good. Hela. She's been an S for seasons. And I think she still might be an S. She still has like the same ridiculous damage. Her ult's really good. A good Hela is just running lobbies. I feel like dive, like I feel like she's pretty good into dive, but I feel like a lot of dive could kill Hela the easiest out of like all the other hit scan. I don't know. A good Hela is annoying and runs lobbies. I think Hela is still probably an S tier, honestly. Like she just does a shit ton of damage. She's good against tanks. Good at she's just good at everything, bro. If you have good aim, Hela's just gonna run a lobby, and that's just that. She's got a stun. She's got her right click. Her passive is really good. Her ult is really good. Her ult just kind of sucks because it can't contest a point. That's like the only problem with her DPS ult, but it's really good. Like if you don't block her ult, she's gonna get value. So Hela is still probably an S tier, honestly. Let's see. Hawkeye. I haven't seen a lot of good Hawkeyes this season. I've seen like one, and it wasn't a problem. I feel like Hawkeye is just easy to kill. You know what I mean? And like even insane Hawkeyes, like they have to be insane to carry a match, bro. And even then, it's really hard. Because I feel like his ult is kind of easy to get away from. He's super easy to kill. He doesn't really have a lot of getaway. He does a lot of good damage to tanks and stuff, but I feel like it's just hard for Hawkeye to get good value, dude. Like you have to be like proud on Hawkeye, dude, to get like really good value with Hawkeye. Like tapping supports when they're ulting. I think I'm gonna put him here with like Widow, honestly, at a B, but he's lower. I feel like Widow's better. But in high elo, dude, you like never see him. And like most dive can shit on Hawkeye. It doesn't matter how good his aim is. You know what I mean? Like me on Ironfist, bro, I block like one projectile and then I'm like, Ironfist is really hard to hit in the head. So like I could just dance around him and he's gonna die. Same with like BP, Captain America, fuck, even Spiderman, bro. I feel like he just gets shit on. Even Bucky, bro. Like Bucky could kill Hawkeye before Hawkeye could even get a full charge off. So yeah, I feel like Hawkeye is kind of ass. And then they nerfed the team up with Luna, so it's like not even good. It's like all right. Starlord, the new team up he got's pretty cool. I want to say it's like insane, but it has a lot of potential. and I've used it before. I've like put it on flanks and then teleported and ulted. But I feel like Starlord's really good, honestly. Like his damage is super good. His ult is still really good. Like if you don't counter his ult or kill him while he's ulting, he's gonna kill somebody. Like, I think he's like a high A. I don't know if he's S, but he's definitely high A. He used to be S when he could get ult in 2 seconds, but it takes him a little longer to get ult now. But his damage, he's slippery, and his ult alone just keeps him high. If this was like he still had res comp and everything, he would definitely be S, but he doesn't anymore. So honestly, I think high A for Starlord's pretty good. I don't know if he's better than Namor though. I feel like Namor is still just up there. Spider-Man. Spider-Man's easy to counter, but if he's not countered, he low-key is pretty valuable. Like he could definitely get a lot done. And Spider-Man low-key has really good burst damage. Like they're always talking about how he has no damage, but you guys have literally watched me do the Spider-Man only challenge. If you hit everything correctly and you're smart about it, you could do a lot of damage with Spidey. Yeah, he could be countered a lot. His ult is hard to get off in high elo, but I feel like he gets a good amount of value, dude, with like displacing people or just like keeping their healers occupied. Like he's really annoying. I'm gonna put him at a B, dude. Honestly, I feel like usually he's a C, but I feel like a lot of good Spider-Mans in high elo are good on Spider-Man. You know, like Simi, Day, Sweeney, like all these guys get so much value with Spider-Man. Even I've played him in my Celestial games and like I did all right, bro. And I'm not even like a crazy Spider-Man player. Like if you know simple combos, you could destroy a support. I feel like Spidey is low-key like a B. Like a good high tier level Spidey is a B, and his ult is pretty good if you don't get stunned out of it. Let's see. Ironman. Man, I don't think he's S tier like he was last season, but I think he's still like high A. Like Iron Man is pretty good still. He's a lot better in low elo and high elo. I feel like he gets countered, but with like Ultron and shit, Iron Man is really annoying. I don't know. He's just really good. He does good damage. He's good against Groot. He's good against Penny. He's just annoying to deal with. He does a lot of damage. His ult's really good. I don't think he's like a menace. I think he's like low A, but just because he does a lot of damage. You know what I mean? Yo, Anthony, appreciate the super chat, man. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, appreciate the super chat, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a good spot though for Iron Man. Yeah, because if you don't focus Iron Man, it's gonna be a problem. But if you focus him, then he's not much of a problem. But the thing is like you have to kill Iron Man. You have to like he's enough of a problem where if you don't counter swap to him, he's gonna have fun, you know. Let's see. Magik. With the team up this season, she's low-key an S. She's super hard to kill. Easily an S with the team up. And a lot more people are realizing it too. Like, she is just surviving, dude. Like, I have fought against a lot of Magics this season, and they have been hard to kill, bro. Like, really hard to kill. Like, she just gets so much overshield. And then she gets her stepping disc fast now. She's got the resets. Without the team up, she's a little more mid, but like still really good. Without the team up, she's like high A. You know what I mean? But with team up, she's an S. I guess we'll just keep her an S because there's a Strange like every game right now because Strange is S tier. So we'll just keep her at an S. Like Magik has been getting banned, bro. That's how good Magik is. Let's see. Psylocke. I don't know. A good Psylocke is still really annoying, dude. Like, they took only 2 damage away, but a good Psylocke that like hits shots, it doesn't even affect them, and the ult's still really good. I still think Psylocke's like an A, bro. Like, Psylocke is maybe not S tier anymore, but she kind of can be, dude. She's like a high A, dude. She's like in front of Squirrel, girl, good. Maybe like right here. Like, Psylocke is still really good, and like most Psylocks in high elo are really good. So like, I've never seen a Psylocke not go negative. Like, every Psylocke I've always seen has been positive. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen a Psylocke player go negative in high elo, which is crazy. Like, they're usually MVP. Like, Lord Psylocks, bro, are probably like the scariest. Like, Lord Psylocke always has MVP, and they're probably winning the game. Starlord dips her at same skill level now. Yeah, see, well, yeah, that's what, yeah, it's like even now. But yeah, she doesn't like one shot as easily anymore, but she can still one shot, so she's still really good. Blade. In low elo, Blade Loki kind of dominate in games. A good Blade is low-key annoying, but I still feel like his damage output kind of sucks compared to a lot of other DPS. The buff wasn't insane, but like, his shotgun, dude, does a shit ton of damage, and his ult is still pretty good, especially if you combo it. I feel like he doesn't get a lot of kills with his ult, but some maps his ult can be crazy in small like areas. I don't know, a good Blade is actually pretty annoying, bro. Like, a good Blade actually kind of dominates. I might put him at like a high B, because he can kind of tank, he can kind of frontline, he's got good utility, his gun does a lot of damage, he kind of fries. We'll put him to B. I don't think he's insane. Like, his anti-heal still is kind of like, it's kind of mid and doesn't really do a whole lot, I feel like. But in terms of like the character, he's pretty brawly. You know what I mean? Like, he could get down. He's not better than Widow. I don't know. I feel like you see a lot. I feel like you see a lot more Blade than Widow Hawkeye, though. I don't know. Blade's kind of hard to rank too, because like, I feel like he's kind of good, but he's still kind of butt. I don't know. Blade's kind of a hard one to rank, dude. I think we put him high B. B for Blade. I think that's a solid spot, bro. I think it's a solid spot, honestly. Who else? Storm. Storm does a lot of damage. She's still really annoying. I feel like she's really good on a flying team. She's really good with Johnny. She's really good with Ultron. Really good with Ironman. She's just good. I feel like you don't see a lot of Storm though. I don't know, dude. I don't think she's as bad as the problem as she was in the last seasons, but I still think she's pretty good. And the Jeff team up's pretty good, especially now more than ever, because there's a fucking Jeff like every game. But for some reason, I still don't see a whole lot of Storms, and she can farm ult quick. But I feel like Storm's really good against dive. She does good damage. I don't think she's better than Iron Man's damage, but I feel like she's still pretty good. I don't know. I feel like A is kind of a solid spot. Like, her damage isn't like insane. Like, she can't do crit damage or anything, and she doesn't really like laser anybody. But if you use like her E, like her AoE, like up close, like she could burst you, dude. Like, her passive hits you, you right click and then left click, it pretty much kills like most dive pretty fast. So I feel like she's still pretty good, and I feel like she's just really good with the team. Like, she's kind of like a strategist almost, like buffing the whole team. Like, a high damage team with a Storm is annoying, dude. Like, a team that's constantly just running at you the whole game, if they have a Storm with them, they hurt, dude. They hurt. You know what I mean? Storm, I feel like, yeah, is easier to pick out of all the flyers. Like, I feel like she's pretty easy to get, like, kill. So, I don't know. I feel like she's still like an A, though. She's definitely better than, like, Blade and Widow and all these characters. She is slow, but, like, in high elo, most flyers play around walls, so, you know. Yeah, out of all the flyers to kill, though, she definitely is the easiest. 100%. Because she has no sustain or anything, and she's not fast. But if you don't have anyone dealing with Storm, and she's just shooting and playing with her tanks, she's very good. You know what I mean? And her ult is really good. Like, it still does a lot of damage. You can counter it in some ways. But her ult is still pretty good and she gets it fast. Mr. Fantastic, bro. Honestly, if they ever fixed this character's hit reg, he'd probably be a good character, bro. But like, this character is just so clunky still, and I don't understand how they haven't fixed it. Like, when he goes into fridge mode and shoots a projectile back, like 80% of the time, it doesn't ever hit. Like, it is so butt. I feel like it's worse now than ever, bro. I feel like it was better when he first dropped, but now it just sucks. Mr. Fanta, I think, is really good. He's a really good stall. I mean, I feel like he counters a lot of comps. And, like, if he has really aggressive tanks, Mr. Fanta is annoying as shit. But just because he's so clunky a lot of the time, I feel like that's what kind of, like, kills Fanta, bro. Like, he could be better. I don't know if he's a B. I think he's still, like, an A. I might put him, like, in front of BP, bro. Like, mid B tier. Maybe a little more high B tier, but he's not better than these other DPS, because like he doesn't have insane damage output, but he's annoying. But he has to play with like a certain team comp, kind of, because like if you don't have a lot of damage and you're like the only DPS, or the other DPS doesn't have a lot of damage, then Fanta is just, he can't really perform, you know what I mean? But a good Mr. Fantastic, I know a good Mr. Fantastic, bro, and they're annoying. I play Mr. Fantastic and I think he's really good, you know? He's not above Spidey. He's definitely above Spidey, bro. Come on. No way you're ranking him above the Flyers. Dude, I'd argue that Mr. Fantastic is good into Flyers. He could almost reach every Flyer unless they're at like Skybox, and he can knock them out of the sky. Like when I'm fighting into Ultron and shit, I like Mr. Fanta, bro. He knocks his dumbass out of the sky. And he starts whooping ass, dude. I think Fanta is really good, and like he's really good at stalling, but like he's the best when he plays with two. Like if he plays with a Thor and a Thing, or like even an Emma, bro, dude is like unstoppable. Like there's just so much frontline brawl that like the other tanks are just gonna hate it. Like they can't even play. And half the time when I play Fanta, if my other two tanks are fighting their tanks, I just walk past and then I just brawl their healers. Supports can't do shit against Fanta. That's why I like Fanta, because supports can't do anything against Mr. Fantastic, bro. Like the supports just, they can't out damage him, like, or out heal his damage, or they just can't survive Fanta, you know, unless they're like pocketing each other. But even then, it's like not enough, bro. He could literally just like, he could keep the healers occupied all game. So I feel like he is like the best backline bully while being frontline at the same time. He could bully backline while being in the front line. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think Fanta's really good, bro, and a lot of people sleep on Fanta. His ult's pretty good too. It's not the best, but in some spots his ult can be really good. Punisher. I feel like he was S tier, but I feel like I've seen a lot less Punisher this season. His damage is still insane though. He's got insane damage. His ult's amazing. His turret's insane. Like he controls games, especially on certain maps. But I feel like he's easy to kill. I don't know, but he is the best at dealing with most situations. He low-key might be an S. He like low S, because he just deals with everything, bro. Like all the dive tanks, he just shreds. All the shield tanks, he just shreds. He just shreds everything. You know what I mean? Like if you need to deal with tanks and not be on the front line, Punisher's that guy, bro. Punisher just takes care of it, dude. Like Punisher is the character that makes tanks sit at bay. You know, like Punisher just, he deals with it all. Deals with flyers, does high damage. His ult's really good. His ult could almost win every point. It could kill through support ults. Yeah, he's definitely an S tier, bro. Honestly, like he just kills through everything. The only thing is like, I feel like dive kind of shits on Punisher. Unless you're really good with the shotgun and smoke, then most dive rolls Punisher. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, like he just does insane damage. He's the best against tanks. And he can actually deal with every tank. You know, I would say Wolverine's the best against tanks, but then like some tanks counter Wolverine. So yeah, I think Punisher is definitely an S tier. And like, especially a good Punisher. And Punisher's easy to play. I feel like even in low elo, like Punisher's pretty good. You know what I mean? I feel like he's not as insane as he was like last season, but he's still like really good. Let's see here. Bucky's definitely an S, bro. I don't know what it is with this character. They just love Bucky though. They just love Bucky for some reason. This character has needed nerfs, but they insist on buffing him every time. So I don't get it, bro. Bucky is like, yeah, like right here, dude. Bucky is definitely high S tier. Dude, he just, bro, with the new update where he can now counter like everybody, dude. Like every character has like a movement ability. Like, I think his strongest thing right now is being able to pull Cloak out of her ult. And then he just hits her with a punch and she literally cannot fade away. And he could just burst. He could just tap her. Done. No more Cloak ult. Like, it takes nothing from him, bro. He could hit a hook, which is easy because Cloak stops at the end of her ult. And then bro just hooks, does a punch in another direction, and then bink, bink. No more Cloak. No more ult. You know what I mean? Like, Bucky is a server admin, yes. Like... All right, we got to really break down why Bucky's broken here. His gun does a shit ton of damage. The projectile is pretty big. He also never has to reload. Bro has infinite ammo because of his passive. He has 2 E's, which is the balls he throws, the electric balls, which do decent damage. They slow people and they ground flyers. That ability does 3 fucking things. And he gets 2 of them, bro. He gets 2 of them. He gets 2 of them. And they're on fast cooldowns. Bro gets 2 of them. Bro, like, that's insane. That's insane. Bro gets 9 shots off of just those 2. And then now he has a punch that now earthbounds people so they can't jump away. And he also has a grapple that has insane range and could hook multiple people. Oh, not to mention the most broken thing in his kit. Bro gets a fucking shield after everything he does. Oh, also, his ult does good damage. It's AoE, and it also gives him shields, and it resets after every kill, bro. Bucky has so much in his kit, dude. Like, and then you got Ironfist. He punches. He punches a little faster, and he can block. Nice. Ironfist got 1 passive, and he gets some shields after he kills someone. And let me tell you, bro, that passive after killing someone is fucking dog shit. Like, I like it, but let's be honest, Ironfist probably got like the worst passive in the game, dude. Like, it really doesn't save him that much, bro. How much health does it even give, bro? Like, this shit does not give a lot of health, bro. It's like an overshield, bro. Let's see.
Sworn protector of Quinlan. Who are you?
Boom, 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 boom. Slow as hell. Okay, so it gives 50 shield, bro, and it decays after like 2 seconds. But then Bucky gets 15, another 15. All right, he already has more shields than Ironfist, and it decays at the same rate. But then Bucky can do this, and do this. Oh, it keeps stacking. Oh my God. Like, and they asked me why I don't play Ironfist anymore. Well, there you go. Now you understand where I'm coming from. Now you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? No, the worst passive is a Spidey sense. This is true. But still, the Ironfist passive, bro, is like, it's whack as hell. It's like, dog, what? That's it? Like, that's it? Like, what else does this dumbass character give? Let me see. He's also got a good team up with Captain America, which slows people and gives him more bonus health. He's got the slows. He gets the bonus health after doing everything, which we already knew. Yeah, no, this... And, like, Bucky can also just displace people, bro. Like, Bucky's just crazy as fuck. Bucky's, like, actually just insane. He's Loki, like a good Bucky is like the best character in the game. But it's not like, which is crazy because he's not like bannable. So it's weird. It's weird. Like, I don't know. Like a good Bucky is gonna run lobbies, bro. Yeah, mustn't say nothing more there. Anyways, yeah, Bucky, S tier. Let's see who else. All right, let's see. Wolverine. I think Wolverine's still really good. A good Wolverine is really annoying, and Wolverine's ult is really good, but it's kind of clunky. The team up's all right. I feel like he's still annoying. He's hard to kill. He's still like the original tank shredder and displacer. But I feel like, yeah, a lot of shit just kind of shits on Wolverine. And if they pull the thing out, then Wolverine just can't play the game. And then Magneto is also pretty good into Wolverine. Emma's pretty good into Wolverine. I feel like Wolverine's a little less insane now, but I feel like he's still like a high A. Maybe like right here. Like right there. Why Phoenix above Torch? Because Torch is banned every game. And Phoenix is arguably more annoying, bro. Phoenix Loki does more damage than Torch. Torch could just one-shot a healer. But Phoenix could literally just destroy everything. So I think Phoenix is definitely the most broken in the game right now. Let's see. Her too. She's also insane. I forgot to mention she also has a stun and AoE ability that pops 3 times. So yeah, Phoenix is ridiculous. All right, let's see. Is there any more DPS or just my boy? All right. Save the best for last. Ironfist is in a weird spot. He's almost like... He's almost in this rank, right? With the rest of these heroes. Like, all these heroes are really good if the player's really good, right? Like, Blade could be really good. Widow could be really good. Hawkeye could be really good. Spider-Man could be really good. Because, like, if you're not good on Iron Fist, you can't do anything, bro. Like, you can't play the fucking game. Like, you literally blow up. But the same goes for like BP and Spider-Man. Like, you have to like have knowledge of Iron Fist to make Iron Fist work. However, I feel like Iron Fist has more potential than... So there's different ways to rank Iron Fist, right? Like, if we're talking about backline dive and blow up, Iron Fist sucks. Iron Fist is like a C. In terms of like killing backline. Like, he's just really bad at it now. You know, like Spider-Man does more damage and shit than Iron Fist when it comes to backline. But Iron Fist is really good at doing a little bit of everything. Right? Like, Iron Fist could peel. Iron Fist could kind of like brawl on the front line. And he could dive. But I feel like the best way to play Iron Fist right now is to kind of just like watch. Like, kind of look around and see where you fit in the best. You know, like BP and Spider-Man, they're always going to go for backline. That's like all BP and Spider-Man can do. They're not going to fight the fucking tanks ever. But Iron Fist, it's like I'll dive backline. And if I can't kill them, I'll use my block. And then I'll peel to their front line and then brawl their front line. Right? It's like, you like anti-dive for their tanks, kind of. I don't know. I will say this. I do not like the way Iron Fist is played now. I miss old Iron Fist playstyle, but I think Iron Fist, with the knowledge we know now and how he plays and how his kit works, I feel like a lot of Iron Fist players we've low-key been making him work. I don't know how, but we have. And like, honestly, the team up with Luna is pretty good. I don't know. It's like not insane, but like just providing that extra like value to your team was a little better than I thought it was going to be. And he's kind of like an MVP farmer now because of that. Bro could do like 3 to 4K heals a game now. with that team up, which is not insane, but I mean, it helps in certain situations. He still fries tanks. He's still pretty good duelist. The only thing about Ironfist that I really hate is his ult, dude. I feel like his ult can be so weak sometimes. And it's not even like really insanely good at stalling anymore. I feel like he used to be an a stall god. But now his ult, I feel like he can't really stall as good as he used to. Ironfist is a hard one to rank, dude. Ironfist is a hard one to rank. And they keep gutting every tech this character gets, bro. Anytime Ironfist has gotten tech, they've taken it away. However, I still enjoy playing Ironfist, and he is still my best character. As much as I play other characters, he still is like my highest win rate. And I've been seeing a lot of other Ironfist players doing really good with him this season. And like, he's low-key really annoying to deal with. Me personally, I don't think he is. Every time I go against an Ironfist and I'm not on Ironfist, I feel like it's pretty easy to deal with him. But I feel like Ironfist just has so much presence in a way, in like his own way, right? It's either like he's fucking up your tanks, or he's annoying your healers, or like he is peeling for dive. Like Ironfist is kind of like well-rounded now. Or he could like fight flyers. Like, I just feel like he could just provide enough value for the team just by being annoying and not dying. Like, if you play Ironfist right, he just kind of eats, survives, and then goes back in. Like, Ironfist could just stay in the fight for a long time. I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Maybe we gotta think about his counters. Let's see. Everyone in S tier shits on Ironfist. We'll just say that. A good torch that knows how to aim could easily two-shot Ironfist while he's punching him in the sky. A Phoenix could blow up an Ironfist or stun the Ironfist. Bucky, you guys already know, dude. You have to play insane against the Bucky to kill Bucky, because he just literally does more shields than you. Because he's never gonna use up your shield. Like, you could block maybe one ability of his, but then it's not gonna give you it gives you as much shield as he gets for using the ability. And so Bucky stuff. Moon Knight, I will say Ironfist kind of shits on Moon Knight though. I feel like I don't have a problem with Moon Knight. I kind of enjoy diving Moon Knight. Bro always throws the Ankh and then throws a bunch of shit, and I get like a full block, and then I could just fry Moon Knight. Hela really good at killing Ironfist. Magik, really good at killing Ironfist. Punisher, honestly pretty good at killing Ironfist too, bro. Like 2 pumps and Ironfist is dead. Namor, annoying as shit. Psylocke, also really hard to dive. Wolverine, honestly, Wolverine wins against Ironfist now. If he hits you with a pole and doesn't charge your shield, Wolverine wins that. Starlord also shits on Ironfist, but I feel like Ironfist is pretty even when it comes to fighting a Starlord. I feel like he's pretty even right here. Squirrel Girl, I feel like I don't have a problem with Squirrel Girl. Fanta's pretty annoying to fight. BP, a good BP is actually really hard to kill, and he will like burst you down. He's all right into the flyer. Storm kind of shits on him. I feel like I don't have a hard time into Blade. I feel like I'm okay into Widow. I'm okay into Hawkeye, and I'm all right into Spiderman. And obviously, fucking Wanda's just trash. But you have to be good with Ironfist to make him work, dude. Like, when I was doing the Spider-Man only challenge, I noticed how many people did not play Ironfist in low elo. I thought Ironfist was good in low elo, but every time I encountered an Ironfist in low elo, we destroyed him easily because they didn't really know what to do. They didn't know how to fucking play Ironfist, and bro just kind of got stomped. But in high elo, dude, like a good Ironfist, bro, is just like, he's really hard to kill. It's almost like Genji in a way, bro. You have to like watch for the deflex perfectly. Otherwise, like, you just have to be patient with an Ironfist, dude. Because if you charge him up, dude, then it's just wraps. But I feel like he's enough of a team presence and a solid pick, especially with a good Ironfist player. So I might place him I might play some like mid A, bro. Honestly, which is crazy because I feel like Ironfist definitely needs a buff, but I've just seen a lot of Iron Fist players make Iron Fist work. I don't know. Like, I know it's too generous, bro. Like, I want to play some lower just because, like, I want a buff, but I gotta be honest here, dude. Like, there's not a lot of comps that I'll swap out with Iron Fist. Like, I'll play Iron Fist into every comp except maybe triple support with Ultron. If they have triple support and the third sup is an Ultron, I'm getting off Iron Fist. Everything else, though, I feel like Iron Fist is okay into. But I main Genji? No, I was a Hanzo player, actually. I feel like in high elo, that's a good spot for Iron Fist. In low elo, though, he's probably like a C. But in high elo, I feel like Iron Fist is like mid A. Iron Fist in 10 tiers, right? Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, in terms of damage, he is not here at all, bro. Like, his damage output, he's like down here. But like, dude, if you guys fought against a good Iron Fist, he's like, he literally will change the fucking game, bro. Like, we kind of could, like, I don't know. We could just run the game, though. Like, we could just do so much. Like, we could just do so much, dude. Like, yeah, Psylocke's gonna destroy your backline way better than Iron Fist can. But Iron Fist, he's like a well-rounder now. He's not just dive. If he was like a dive character, like he used to be, he'd be C. He'd be a C. But if you play Iron Fist the correct way, or the way he plays now, and like do pill for your team, anti-dive, and then dive, like he's like a backup, bro. He's like a dive strategist, dude. Like, he just helps where he needs. He kind of helps where he needs to help. You know what I mean? But he's good at doing it. Like, he's really good at destroying tanks. He's good into shield tanks. He's good into flying tanks. He's good into dive tanks. He's really good into tanks. He's pretty good duelist into a lot of DPS. Like, he can fight most DPS. He can still fight supports. He's really good at chasing down rockets and Jeffs. I don't know. I almost want to put him in B. But I feel like he does have enough presence where he is like almost an A. Yeah, honestly, he might just be like high B just because he is just missing so much. And his ult, unless you are getting like supported while you're ulting, to get value with his ult is really hard. That could be why he's a B compared to like these other DPS ults. Like other DPS ults, you're gonna make them pop ults. Iron Fist though, dude, like he's not a threat enough for them to pop ults. You know what I mean? Like supports aren't popping ults for Iron Fist, and if they are, it's just because like they're scared. But like, dude, one cloak bubble outhills a full Iron Fist ult, dude. Like, he really did beat Pillow Fist, bro. But like, that said, I still feel like he's my best character this season. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like that's fine, though. I feel like high B is okay. I feel like that makes sense because there is definitely better heroes like Bucky, Namor, Psylocke. Like, everyone in this tier is definitely better. I don't know about BP, but like, I don't know. BP I still think is really good, dude. Like, in lower elo, BP is still running shit, dude. Like, BP, dude, like a good BP, he's just kind of like, he's unstoppable. Like, supports are gonna be dead always, you know what I mean? Like, you have to counter BP. What's going on, Lev? So I think BP is like low A. All right, I think that's it for the DPS though. I think that is it. Solid. What do we think? What do we think, chat? What do you think, Lev? Do you think that's a solid list, bro? I think it makes sense. Based off of what I've seen this season and how I've dealt with it and who I've played, I think it's solid. All right. Yep, I think it's solid. All right, there it is, bro. DPS tier list. We are done. We are done with the tier list of the day.